Yo, what's good everyone, it's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today I'm joined by world champion Radu. In fact, I'm really joining him because we're in his room.
Yeah, my room at home.
That's right. And today we're going to be looking at Bosnia, which is the long-awaited Balkan country, which was kind of the most famously missing country on Google Street View.
I mean, look at just everywhere around it had Street View, except for Kosovo, which we will hopefully get soon. And yeah, now we're filling in a big hole in Europe. Biggest one since Germany, basically.
That's right. Belarus, I mean, doesn't look like it's going to happen. So this was kind of the best thing we could have gotten in Europe. And neither of us have looked at it at all.
No.
It's fair to say.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump into a map, have a go at it. Obviously, if you guys remember my vlog series with Len, we did the Balkans, including Bosnia, for like 5 days. So I have been to about 5 cities in Bosnia.
Yeah. You definitely have a lot more expertise than me. I've been to Croatia. I went to the national park here, Plitvice Jezera, and so I've been close to Bosnia, but I would probably be using more of just does it look like the nearby parts of the other
Which
countries.
is, of course, very valid when it comes to Bosnia. And, of course, just before we jump into it, it's also worth mentioning that Bosnia is split numerous ways, but one of which is between Bosnia and Herzegovina, and one of which is between Bosnia and Srpska. I don't really know exactly how it works, but Srpska is like the kind of...
You kind of see the...
It's the part that's closer to Serbia, and it's much more Serbian in terms of ethnicity and also culture. So.
I'm not sure how that translates to on like in terms of architecture or anything like that, if in any way.
I think it does, but also just in terms of flags.
Flags, yeah.
That's going to be really useful.
Definitely makes sense, yeah.
I think we'll jump into it, shall we?
Alright, yeah, sounds good.
Let's have a go at
Alright.
Bosnia for the first time.
Yeah.
We'll play No Move.
No Move, yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, first Street View frame that we're playing in Geoguessr.
Right.
I mean, it feels like it's small cam immediately, which is interesting. They drove two different types of car.
Antenna as well. Interesting. Okay.
This almost feels a bit Montenegrin or something.
Yeah, I do agree. These houses do kind of remind. I mean, they kind of remind me of Serbia as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's funny? I have my phone right here. What we should do once we've played a seed, I actually wrote down a bunch of metas when I was in Bosnia, which we can finally come to and see if any of them are accurate.
I mean, I really don't know anything about metas in Bosnia here. I would say, just considering how flat and green it is, I kind of want to go a little more east. Maybe north as well.
Yeah, it does look like Croatia as well.
Yeah.
What about Tuzla area?
Tuzla. Yeah, could see the Tuzla area. I think that's quite a decent guess here. But yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah.
Should we send?
Yeah. Let's just guess and see. Okay.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
We had the right vibe. It kind of looked like Montenegro. Kind of looked like Serbia.
I clicked wrong side of the border, but yeah, I mean, I'd say that's pretty good overall.
Yeah.
Definitely makes sense.
Nearby to Sarajevo. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks like Croatia.
This definitely looks like Croatia. So like probably the north of the country, right? Architecture very similar to the last one. I think it would probably have to look much more in detail at like the differences. We've
got the funeral notices, which you get in Serbia as well. I wonder if that's a meta for Srpska. I can't remember seeing those. Yeah. Funeral notices, right?
Yeah. And we have a sort of Austrian bollard, I guess, here.
They had those a lot.
But
they have all kinds of different... Like, Bosnia might be one of the most diverse countries.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really know if there's anything else. It definitely looks like Croatia. We have a lot of the brick buildings as well, which I would associate with there, so, yeah, I don't know.
Around Gradiška or something.
Gradiška.
To me, it probably feels like that area.
Very down for that. All right, let's try it.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
That's
literally downtown Croatia.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
That's the good thing about actually knowing what countries look like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It just looks so Croatian.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Great stuff. Right. Oh, I'm noticing is it's very green. Very, very green.
They've done a lot during the summer.
Yeah. You know, we got another brick building here. We got round concrete poles, I mean.
Yeah.
So similar to Croatia, I guess, and Serbia.
This one's maybe the hardest so far, I think.
Yeah, we have some mountains here. They're a little more sizable, I think, than the last 2 rounds we've had, but they're not like crazy tall. And then over here, it's actually pretty flat. Honestly, don't know like what the center of the country is like. Is it very mountainous, or is it kind of got some flat areas?
It's really quite mountainous, especially like west of Sarajevo is really quite mountainous.
Okay.
We visited Travnik as well, which is over here. It's very mountainous as well.
Yeah. Okay. So probably shouldn't be going there if it's this flat.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Probably more of a Srpska vibe, therefore.
Yeah, so it could be over here. I wouldn't say this is out of the question. I just don't know exactly how tall the mountains are. Like, I see some kind of visible here, but I don't know if those are, like, tall or not.
Yeah,
but
topography-wise, the north makes sense, but I kind of thought it vibed more like the east.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very willing to go more
like this
east.
roof almost looks a bit Bulgarian in a way.
Yeah,
like, or like heading towards Serbia.
Kind of lighter red color tiles. I definitely can see that as well. So I'm happy going.
Oh, it kind of looks like the last one we had there too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true.
Ah, it was. North.
Yeah, I kind of pointed towards
you
those
did.
mountains.
You actually looked at those ones.
Down. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't really know anything about the topography, so those are just the first ones I saw. But yeah. Good to know that. Okay. Lots of small cam is what I'm seeing. I think every single round so far has been
so far all small cam, which is interesting because
I don't think it's all small cam,
right?
I think it's got some other stuff.
Yeah.
This architecture is interesting.
More Serbian looking than Croatian.
Yeah, for sure. And this one almost feels Hungarian with that roof.
True.
Don't necessarily think it's near Hungary. But yeah, I agree. I would probably say it's more Serbian then. And I would say, like, you know, these sorts of hills also definitely remind me of Serbia.
But this one could be more towards the middle of the country because it feels pretty elevated.
It could be because it's more elevated. That's true. I would be happy going somewhere like here, kind of, I think, maybe.
Maybe you can click more just towards the middle.
More towards the middle. Well, you said over here it's
that's quite hilly to be fair. Okay, yeah. Wait, what are you asking?
We'll go like there, yeah. Let's see. No, same area. That was quite interesting because I didn't think the architecture looked like that part of Croatia at all.
So what is that Srpska or is that?
Pretty much just right on the border. I don't know. These borders don't seem very trustworthy just based off how rounded they are.
Yeah, it seems pretty haphazard.
Yeah, so it might be. It's either way. It's probably very close to the border on one way or the other.
So maybe it's more like a Bosnian architecture, more like a Muslim influence.
Could be for sure. Yeah. That's true. Okay. Finally, another small cam, another very similar.
This is clearly the roof's changed a bit here again.
I mean, this also looks quite Turkish, I would say. This sort of house. So I'm inclined to say this might be the Bosnian side.
I think this is like 90% Bosnia rather than Srpska.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Definitely starting to pick up a little bit on the differences.
This looks like when we visited Travnik.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that with the mountains.
Although there's probably a little bit. Well, even Travnik is not super mountainous, so could be.
Yeah, I'm happy to go here. I could also see again, the same area because it looks quite similar to the coverage. I don't know if all the country is like kind of May. This kind of looks like May. I would say. I
remember some green roofs when we were in Travnik. I don't think we see any of those.
Yeah, no, all tiled roofs here, which is also something to note, I guess.
Yeah,
I would definitely be interested in looking more at architecture and stuff. But yeah, you were right. It was kind of
the right
in that area.
And it was Bosnia.
It was Bosnia. So I think it's pretty clear that there are some architectural differences.
Okay, let me pull up the notes. Let me pull up the notes up here.
We had a couple of decent guesses and then a couple. I think this northwest part of the country might be a little tricky for us to start, but yeah.
Okay, so in Bosnia, so not Srpska, Bosnia had black sign back sticker.
Okay.
Black sign back sticker. I think it means like a black sticker on the back of the sign.
Yeah.
Yellow guardrails on bridges in Bosnia.
Yellow guardrails. Okay. Interesting.
So Srpska seemed to use a blue sticker on the back of the sign. Srpska also sometimes had strap signpost. And they had, definitely, I remember this, Srpska always had a yellow band on the speed cameras, and the speed cameras were in every town. So there's like, they'd have these like tall poles with a speed camera with a yellow band around it, like a yellow sticker, and that was like in every speed camera.
Yeah, but only in Srpska.
Only Srpska.
Interesting.
Srpska more commonly had the Serbian bollard, and Cyrillic goes first on the yellow signs instead of second.
Right.
Okay. So that's some basic stuff that I wrote down.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I want to see if we can find one of those speed cameras, though.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to kind of get more stuff in the south, because I feel like that's some more interesting areas.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We had everything in kind of the green so far.
Yeah.
Let's go again. Ooh, this looks
All right, well, one thing at least is it's not small cam, so we got a little bit of a change in coverage here. We have the black car, which was something we knew was going to be in Bosnia based off of images. So that is something to note, black car in Bosnia.
The blue car shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. And let's see what the architecture is looking like here. I mean, tough to say. Just off of these, I would say maybe more Croatian looking. So, Srpska. But we do have some tall mountains.
Yeah, this one's a bit of a 50-50.
Yeah, these like karst mountains. Could just be a different part I'm curious to see, like, I really don't know the borders that well. I wonder if, like, for example, this area is still Srpska, but it's got some mountains, so it could be like, you know, you're not that far away from, like, Travnik, for example.
I was going to suggest guessing there.
Yeah, exactly.
But it could just easily be close to Montenegro as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could be in this part, because I think this is also Srpska, so I have no idea, like, what the differences are between these two areas. But let's try over here and see. Yeah, okay, it was near Sarajevo. It was in Srpska, but over on the...
Yes, the architecture is quite viable, which is fun.
Yeah, this, honestly, I don't think I would go Bosnia on this.
With the brambles.
Yeah, with the brambles.
And the kind of weird looking road.
Yeah, fascinating.
Probably more of a Srpska vibe on the houses, potentially here.
Yeah, I would agree, I think. Kind of looks similar to the last round, to an extent.
Yeah?
I don't think it looks like the ones we had in like, Bosnia.
Yeah, this one's very flat.
Black car with the antenna, actually.
Okay.
Here. So I've got antenna 2.
Next to a main road.
Yeah, we do have a border on the signs.
This might remind me a bit of like near Banja Luka, perhaps.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's definitely northern with how like flat it is, kind of. So you want to go around downtown, maybe? Or...
See, Banja Luka is probably actually a bit too flat, so yeah, I think maybe wave click now would be good.
Okay, we can try that. I could also see a little more east, but I think somewhere in the north for sure. No, wow.
Nice.
Damn, okay.
I think I passed by there, to be fair. I think we crossed in Gradiška and drove to Banja Luka.
Okay, yeah. Looks like that valley must be like a really flat part, so great call there.
Okay, Jeff.
Well, it's a tunnel, so I mean, immediately my mind goes to like somewhere down here. You'd probably get more tunnels down here.
Oh yeah, that could be the case, or maybe like north of Mostar. I can't remember. I think we did maybe go through some tunnels north of Mostar.
I know the road from, what is it, Mostar to Sarajevo is like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's like...
Yeah, we drove that.
Yeah,
I'm
sure there's tunnels along this road somewhere.
Trying to recall, I actually don't remember if we drove through any tunnels there. We must have, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I really don't have a better option, especially because it's just a tunnel, but yeah, I think we could send that.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, different part of the country, unfortunately. It looks like this area also has got some valleys, but yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense because, like, you know, like this part of Montenegro also has some, like, deep valleys as well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so language is first.
Finally we're getting some language. Trgovinska radnja.
Definitely towards Latin script. Yeah.
I think Trgovina means like market or something.
Okay.
Just using Romanian context.
Okay.
I don't know what the rest of it means.
It looks like a market, so I think I like your logic.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, I mean, this to me looks like Osijek or something.
Do we have a sign back? I think we actually don't have any.
Let me look.
We do. It's a white sticker.
White sticker. I mean,
that I didn't have.
Yeah. All in all, though, I would say, like, surely it's somewhere over here, right?
I really agree, because what it actually looks like is kind of like Eastern Slovenia. Obviously, we're too...
Yeah.
We can't be near
that.
But...
Yeah, I see that too, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I like that.
Yeah, we go, I mean...
I would click exactly where you are,
gosh,
I think.
like, I don't even know, like, there's, like, a bunch of different borders around here. I have no idea. I think this area looks to be a little more hilly, so maybe I'll go over here, actually.
Yeah, I like that.
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty close to the Banja Luka location, actually.
Which is super flat.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Ooh, different.
Yes, finally. Okay. This is what I wanted, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit
look how cool
different.
that is.
Yeah, like this is insane.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I want more of this. Like, this is what I was looking forward to in Bosnia.
Yeah.
I don't think downtown Mostar looks like this, I don't think.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't. I feel like...
So, probably a little more south, right?
I would agree, because, I mean, it looks like Dubrovnik.
Yeah.
Basically
literally.
Dubrovnik, but Muslim.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, Num? Is Num?
That's like the seaside. Town, so, I mean, that could make sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
It could actually be,
like.
to be honest.
Somewhere probably in this area. If not, like, maybe one of these valleys or something. But I'm kind of willing to try.
I think it's a good guess.
All right, let's try it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Not too far from Mostar, I guess. No. This area, it's good to know. It's quite hilly. Quite
dry as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good score overall, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we improved on the first round. We had some pretty good guesses there. I mean, yeah.
Always in the ballpark.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, shall we do one more quick one here? I think let's do maybe let's do NMPZ.
NMPZ, alright. Okay, it's a little more dry, but I don't know if that's just because it's summer.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
House could actually be more Bosnian looking, to be honest.
Yeah, with like the little balcony there, maybe. And it's quite hilly, so I could totally see somewhere like very central, like near Sarajevo or something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
I
a good
don't
hedge
know.
as well.
Yeah, middle of the country seems to work.
I think let's go for that then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
what's Travnik?
Downtown Travnik.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It was Bosnia, so that's good.
Was Bosnia?
These houses probably a bit more on the
Croatian side,
Yeah.
I would say, probably. I would say, I mean, we saw from the time before, it could be like Banja Luka.
Look how brown this soil is, though. Is that not a bit weird?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty standard for Europe. I feel like Europe just generally has kind of a brown.
I just wonder if it might have been like more towards like a west for that reason.
More towards the west. So you want to go near Banja Luka?
Well, I was just thinking it kind of looks like a northwest Croatia, so I was even thinking like all the way west. I don't know.
Are you
Is that
thinking it
crazy?
looks like Istria?
Yeah, a little bit. Like,
A little bit, yeah.
is there anything flat enough?
Flat.
Yeah.
It looks,
No,
it
it's
looks
too hilly.
kind of hilly. Yeah, I think Banja Luka is a good like middle, anyways.
Okay.
Could be more east. But
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So that valley is just really flat agriculture.
We got to look at like the proper relief map to see.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really know that much about it.
Well, this could be Travnik.
This, yeah, definitely could be. I think the vibe of the house is a little different. It's a little like there's so much concrete being used
I
here.
think it looks like Bosnia.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree. I'm wondering if it could be a little more south. Like, not too far south, but like slightly. But it could just be.
I think just anywhere where you're clicked is the kind of area where I would think it is.
I think we could probably just hedge here and we'd
Yeah.
get a good score. So
Yeah.
let's try that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Just a little
towards-
west of Travnik.
Towards, yeah.
Still in Bosnia, though.
So in Bosnia. Ooh, that house doesn't really give us enough.
Yeah, and it's not really a typical house either. But I would say it kind of reminds me of the first Travnik location we had. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just the coverage, but it's got a little bit of hilliness. It doesn't necessarily remind me of Croatia with all
Very
the
white
pictures,
sand.
yeah.
It almost looks, yeah. That almost feels a bit Croatian. The white sand.
True.
I feel like this is the hardest round so far.
Yeah, this is a very hard round. I would love to turn around on this one, but we don't know what. I don't know what Tuzla looks like at all.
It does look a bit like Serbia, to be fair. I don't know. I was thinking more on the west side.
You thinking more on the west
Yeah.
side? Do you want to go in Srpska or?
I don't know. I think it could also be Bosnia.
Yeah.
I would probably click towards Croatia, but like western. Yeah,
Like-
maybe like around here. Like maybe around that. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Like when I went here, like
Yeah.
when I went to the national park, it was super rainy, super green.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I associate with this area, but I have no idea what the Bosnian side looks like.
Yeah.
But like if you go down here, I'm sure it's much more
Yeah.
dry. So kind of changes very
You know,
quickly.
it could be like the transition zone. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm willing to go here. I think there's some kind of more flat areas around here. So
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, just downtown. Sorry,
Yeah.
over there. Yeah, good to know. I guess.
Yeah, I guess it looked kind of weird. So
Yeah. Not really a lot.
yeah, maybe the house. Well, the house is kind of hard again.
I would
think.
lean Srpska with the houses.
Yeah.
Slightly more Croatian feeling.
Anything on the sign back there? It's a white sticker again, I think.
Yeah. So that was last time that was in Banja Luka, right?
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I was kind of thinking it did look like the road, like when I went south of Banja Luka on the way to Travnik inside Srpska, so maybe somewhere there.
Okay.
It's a similar vibe.
I'm happy to send around there.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, Banja Luka area. I think you have a good vibe for Banja Luka.
Apparently.
Yeah.
This is kind of one of the ones where I paid more attention
Yeah.
while we were driving.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but that was a good seat again.
Yeah, I mean, did we do better on the NPZ than the NMs? I
Yeah,
think
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It's probably just a matter of us having more practice with it.
It is, and maybe let's also quickly, to end the video, pull up the Cyprus on map making app, because
Yeah, we can.
I made a video saying Cyprus got released. That wasn't kind of jumping the gun, unfortunately, but now Cyprus
Yeah,
is
let's take a
released.
look. Okay, so October makes it very dry. I know, like October's like end of the summer for them, so everything's gonna look very dry. It's very different from the green coverage that we had in like the two or like whatever that separate
down
territory
here.
is.
Yeah, the British part.
Yeah, because that was all like March or something, or like February. March, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
right.
look how green it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just kind of a seasonal difference, but I'm curious to see if we keep going.
Oh, this is Feb.
So this is February, and it's much more green. So there's a good variation at least. That's good, I think.
Does Greece have small cam yet?
Yes, Greece has plenty of small cam.
Yeah, right.
So it is going to be a pretty difficult toss-up, actually.
That's gonna be fun.
And the poles aren't... I don't know, the pole top seems kind of weird to me, but the wooden poles... If we just get simple wooden poles, I think that might be quite difficult.
Yeah, and they got Australian
Yeah,
bollards.
Australian bollards. Yeah, I did notice that. pretty interesting. Red and white chevron. So that is actually different from Greece, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it is. It is. They have black and white.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
There you go.
also, I mean, I'm not going to make a separate video about that just because we already covered that. But as you can see, it is out as
Yeah.
well. So very exciting couple of days for Street View here.
Is there any coverage near the mountain?
Oh, Olympus.
No, it doesn't seem like it. Or not yet, at least. Okay, there's a little bit. Some pines, I guess, but it's not necessarily like super mountainous.
Yeah.
And a cedar. Where's that? Kind of looks like a Japanese like sugi tree, doesn't it?
That's quite cool.
I don't know. That's cool, yeah.
Okay, well, Radu, thank you for letting me film in your room.
Yeah, of course.
And we're going to make some videos over on Radu's channel as well.
Yeah.
Either the RC channel or over on Radu Continued. So
Yeah.
check them out, and I'll have them linked in the description. And thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace.